We recently added another area of services to our website in the last year because we were getting a lot of calls for help in this area. And those are getting help in college when a student needs to get money back that they've already paid or that student loans have been taken out for. Some of the common areas that we see students needing help for is when a college or a university has collected fees and not fulfilled their college obligations. We see this when colleges have closed before a student graduates and the student has to retake some of the classes elsewhere in order to complete their degree. We had a case like this last year where a young girl came to us one course short of graduating, but when she transferred to another school, she actually had to retake like 5 different courses, and she had to pay for courses that she'd already paid for. And we were actually able to get that portion of the retake discharged off her student loan debt so that she didn't have to pay to retake those classes over again. Another time that we're able to help students in college is when a student becomes disabled and cannot work to repay their student loans. We had a young lady a couple of years ago who was in the middle of law school, and she was involved in an automobile accident and had closed head trauma, and she simply could not do the work anymore, and we were able to help her get that student loan debt discharged. Another time that we've been able to be helpful in getting money back is when a student where the school has actually been on notice the student had a disability coming into the school. We had a young man who had gone to law school with and notified the school that he had a disability, and the law school did not give him his accommodations, and he ended up failing out as a result, and we were able to get back all of his money from that particular school by filing a complaint and making sure that we negotiated all the way through until the student got his money back. The same question often is comes to us in the form of student loans. There's a lot of complex paperwork that needs to be filled out in getting money back on student loans. It's something that most often students cannot find their way through on their own, and it's something that we can do. Education law is a legal discipline covering all issues pertaining to schools, from kindergarten through higher education, and historically, attorneys practicing in education law have worked toward expanding access to higher quality education for all children, as well as providing greater access to higher education. I've actually been involved in working with students through med school, through law school, and recently I've even obtained accommodations on the American Board of Pathology exam for a fabulous, brilliant doctor who had failed the exam 9 times, not knowing that she was in need of accommodations. And we were able to get her a neuropsych eval, prove that she has dyslexia, has always had dyslexia, and get her a reader and extra time on her exam so that she could actually take and pass her exam. So, we are available to help students at every level of their education access their education and get the absolute best education possible and best result possible from their education.